Now this is a biggie. This is the most advanced shopping cart control software that I have ever seen. It deals with almost everything that normal business needs, as well as all the extra stuff that MLM business needs. What you'll find with a lot of MLM software is they deal nicely with MLM stuff, but if you ever have a normal business idea that you want to mix into your MLM, you're not going to be able to handle it. Because we sell our software to the non-MLM world as well, to cover off both areas. So let's just have a quick look here. You can see we're on the select a category page, which currency. Here's a list of all of the products in this system, and you'll see that you can have an unlimited level of subcategories. But let's just go in and take a look at an actual product. So let's go down to OMSIS Basic Package 1 month. Click the Edit button beside it. Now we're into the actual control and setup of this particular product. So there's a lot of stuff you can do here. We can enable it, we can disable it, or we can delete the item. We can put a title on it, we can put a short description on it. We can control where in the category it shows up. So if we want it to be number 1, we make the sort order number 1. We want it to be the 4th product on the list, we put it at a higher number than whatever the 4th product is. So we can control in what order the products show up in the shopping cart. We can then have a full-blown picture as well as a thumbnail picture. So you can put a super high resolution up as well as your thumbnail. You get a little lower here, we see item code and item description. Here is where you can set up that, let's say you have t-shirts as sales aids. And you've got, of course, small, medium, and large. Well, in our shopping cart, you don't have to make 3 separate entries. You make 1 entry, and then you can just give options of small, medium, or large. So they'll see t-shirt, and beside that a drop down that says small, medium, or large. So you get all inventory control happens at the infinite product level, but the shopping cart is made to not need a separate item for every product. You could do the same with your nutritionals. Say you had a 30 tablet bottle and a 200 tablet bottle. You don't necessarily have to put them in as 2 separate items. You can make them the description and everything for the one, and then they pick which version of the item they want. So that's pretty powerful stuff. Scroll down a little further, you'll see product price. We can track an unlimited number of levels of product prices. So you can add a retail, a distributor, you could have a super gold, you could whatever, as many as you want. You can also do your products in as many currencies as you want. Then you'll see on the product volume. Okay, product volume allows you to set a number of points or BV for every currency. So you don't even have to have the BV consistent worldwide. You know, like if you look at Melaleuca, the BV on different products and the price on different products is different between Japan and the US. Our system can handle that. You can make them the same if you want, or you can make them different. So we're fully multilingual as well as fully multi-currency. Let's scroll down a little bit more and you'll see the area called product properties. This is where you decide where do you want this product to show up within your system. We have an add-on to the site that can be done for a customer-only website with no mention of MLM. And if you wanted the product to show up on that and you had ordered that extra, you'd click the customer button. Prospect is the person who comes to your normal replicated site that is not a member yet. So if someone wants to just be a customer or a prospect, in other words, they want to buy your product at retail and not become a distributor, the prospect area is where it controls that. So you can make this product show up there. You can make it show up in the distributor. We can actually do a short list of your products in the sign-up process. We can force the purchase of a product. So say you have a mandatory sign-up kit. You would just click the mandatory sign-up package and it would force everyone to buy that to become a distributor. Sign-up auto-ship. Again, in the process of signing up, we can have people select what they'd like on auto-ship. And this little button allows you to showcase this product. So say you have 100 products, but you really want to push 5 of them. You would showcase those 5 in both the auto-ship and the sign-up areas so that people see that, and then if they want to see more products, they'd click to go into the shopping cart. So it becomes a very efficient sign-up method. You can choose if you want to charge shipping or not on a product, and if you want to tax it or not. So you have global tax control at the product level, as well as all the tax table control, if you decide to do that. Some companies want to do all taxes as per the U.S. rules. Others want to do mail order. We can set it up both ways. There is a charge if you want to do real taxes, because the tax tables cost about $500 a month. We have that. We don't charge you $500 a month. We charge you $100 a month extra, and then you always have the latest tax rules in the United States updated monthly from a service we subscribe to. So if you want to do taxes non-mail order style, you can do that. And you'll see product details. Well, if you happen to have any kind of subscription-based products, we can actually have the system handle for you how long that product is going to be active for. And we can track a whole bunch of other things. If you just click on the description thing, we can track weights, we can track lengths, heights, so we can actually make your shipping formula based upon weights that you program into the system. So there's a lot of functionality that we can hang off of the shopping cart area based upon the things that you need to have happen. We can even track lot numbers. You know, it's become more and more serious that MLM companies selling nutritionals can track back which lot that person purchased the product out of. So you can actually put what the current lot number you're working on into the system, and it'll actually track it and put it on the invoice. If you look down a little lower, you'll see package contents. We can actually create packages. Let's say you want to do a value pack. So you want to have a package of a whole bunch of your products. For inventory control purposes, you want to know what's in that value pack. You want to pick on the fly. Our system can do it both ways. If you fill in all the information of what is contained in the package, it'll put it out on the invoice, so when paperwork goes out to your warehouse, they'll know what to pick, which means you could change your value pack content at any time because you don't have to carry the value packs in boxes on the shelf. They can be picked real time. You can also assign a different point value to the package than the components would be. So if you want to do a value pack concept where you charge them a little less money for a whole bunch of your products, you can also put a lower BV on them but still have normal inventory tracking. The other thing the system can handle is forward auto ships. Say you want to give them the option to buy 12 months of auto ship in advance. We can actually create a package where you purchase 12 months of auto ship in advance, but the points expire monthly. So they pay you and get their product all up front, but the points go through the comp plan every month just like they would for normal auto ship. So there's a lot of functionality in the system. And if you look at the very bottom, you'll see full description. This is where you can put a whole sort of like a brochure page for each and every product, that when the client clicks on more information, they see this whole product page. Okay, so let's scroll back up to the top and let's go to product maintenance. In product maintenance, there's a special little hidden section for configuration. You see right by please select a category, there's that little arrow. Here's where you can tell the system what currencies you want to operate in and what default you want to be. So you can set up here what currencies you want and which one's going to be your default. If you go down a little more, you'll see price type maintenance. Here's where you can add more price types. So if you've got retail, distributor, quantum gold, whatever, you can add all these price types here. A little bit lower, once you've entered your price types, you actually have the ability to say, okay, I'm showing the distributor price in the distributor area, but I want to collect taxes on the retail price. A good thing that MLM companies get in trouble for is, I don't want to say tax evasion because that's not really what it is, but the government deems it to be, well, you're selling product wholesale to your members, and then they go out and sell it to their customers retail, but don't charge and remit tax. So then they tend to make you get in trouble over that. Our system actually has the ability that you can charge your members wholesale price, but actually charge them the taxes on retail. Then you, the company, remit all taxes on behalf of everybody, and never can the tax departments come back on you, because best case scenario is you paid exactly right. Worst case scenario is you paid them too much tax. So they can never get on you about that problem. So our system has the ability for you to pick what product price levels are going to show in each area. So in the members lounge, you might not want to show the retail. Who cares? But in the prospect area, you might want to show retail and wholesale, so they may decide to become a distributor instead of just a customer. So you can decide which ones show, which ones you charge, and which one you charge taxes on.